Hey guys, John here, hope you're doing well. In today's quick video I want to talk about and show you my new 10 guitar wall rack by StringSwing. So I installed this brand new rack recently and it fits 10 guitars obviously, and it looks really cool. Some friends say that it looks like a guitar store now, which isn't a bad thing in my opinion. Anyway, so before I put this rack up, I had some individual wall hangers on this wall. Now this is a hollow drywall, so we had to put some plugs in the wall and screw the old hangers in there. But I think I did something wrong because those hangers started to come loose. They were hanging there for 3.5 years or so, and the fact that they were starting to come loose was a bit concerning to me. I didn't feel really safe anymore about hanging my guitars on those hangers, so I started to think what I could do to improve the situation. Now this room also isn't huge. On camera it might look bigger than it is, so I needed to free up some space for new guitars that were coming in and stuff. So this is also a good solution for that. So not only is it more safe, but I will be able to fit more guitars into this room thanks to this rack. So the fear of the guitars falling off the wall combined with needing more space was a great excuse to contact the kind folks over at StringSwing in the USA, and they sent me the 10 guitar wall rack, which is really cool, so thanks to them. They're not sponsoring this video, but I'm making this video in exchange for the rack. And I also just want to show you guys this awesome rack over here. Now when you order a guitar rack, whether it's the 5 guitar rack or the 10 guitar rack, you can choose a color. I think you can choose between black, white, bronze, and a wood color or something like that. I chose white because my wall is white as well. And the rack came in pretty nicely packaged, I must say. The package is quite compact, it's like this, which is pretty small for such a big rack, so that was a nice surprise. And in the package you get some very good instructions on how to attach the rack to your wall. Now again, this is a drywall with metal studs inside of it, so we had to mount the rack into the metal studs for extra security. So that's something to take note of when you order one of these racks, okay? You can probably also mount it into a concrete wall, wooden studs, etc. But I'm dealing with metal studs here, okay? The first thing that we did is remove the old hangers from the wall. And then I took everything away because I've got some guitars below here as well and some little racks, you know, to store some cables and stuff. Took everything away to make room for, you know, the modifications that we were gonna make. And then my friend Bram, who helped me with this, thanks to Bram by the way, awesome dude, he brought something that's called a stud finder. And no, that's not some strange app to find yourself a partner. That's a tool that you can use to find or locate the metal studs inside your wall. So we marked up the positions of the studs so that we knew where we had to secure the bolts. And he also brought a special sort of laser water pass, which I'd never seen before, so we can mount everything on the wall perfectly level. And then we basically started to measure up the wall and where the rack would be on the wall. Now once you've got it all measured up, you can basically screw the self-anchoring screws that you get along with the rack straight into the studs. I want it to be extra secure, which is probably and very likely overkill, but I just wanted to have a feeling in the back of my mind that this was like super secure. So we used some sort of bolts that anchor inside of the metal stud for extra security, even though it's overkill and you don't really need it. With the self-tapping screws that you get with the rack itself, you can do a proper job with no problems at all, but I just wanted to be extra secure because I'm kind of like OCD in a way. So we went an extra mile there, but again, overkill. And then we proceeded to hang and secure the 4 mounts on the wall. They call them slat wall because you have the slat wall hangers there that you kind of just click in there and then you're set. So that's a very convenient system. And when everything was super secure on the wall, we tested it a little bit to see how secure it was, and it's not coming off. So it's really secure on the wall, and I think we did a great job there. So again, the rack that I have here with these 10 guitars consists of 4 pieces about this big that you connect to each other and then connect to the wall together, basically. That's why they can package it in such a small and compact package. Very handy. Now in order to finish it up, you slide in a plastic piece to cover the screws, and you also secure a little piece on the edges of the wall hanger just to make it look a little bit more neat, and then you're basically done. And then you can take the hangers, click them in and choose a position, because you can slide the hangers across the wall, which is a very convenient system. So you can also opt for like putting 8 guitars on the wall or 7 or whatever works for you. So we put those on the wall and also put the hanger pieces on there, which you can rotate, which is very nice. So you can rotate them like this. So choose to either like point the guitars this way or that way. And the piece on which the guitar itself hangs also has some movability. So for, you know, headstocks that aren't perfectly straight and stuff like that, they can go a little bit like this to secure some guitars with offset shapes, basically. Or headstocks with offset shapes, I should say. And I should also mention that when you put the hangers in, you can secure them with these plastic clips underneath. They did forget to put 2 of those in my box, but they sent some extra, so that's really awesome. However, they are in a different color than the ones that came with the first rack, but that's no problem. It just holds them in there a little bit more securely, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm super happy with the current situation. It looks awesome to have 10 guitars on the wall like this, and it feels very secure indeed. And I also just like the fact how you can place them how you want to, in terms of where they are on the rack, and also how you rotate the guitars and stuff. I love it, and it's super convenient. I feel better and more safe about placing my guitars on the wall now, and I also have room for more guitars. So at first I could put 6 guitars on my wall with the individual hangers. Now I can put 10 guitars on the wall here, so that's awesome. So yeah, I'm super stoked about this. Thanks for watching this quick video on the StringSwing 10 guitar wall rack. And thanks to StringSwing for supplying me with the rack, really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Have you ever mounted a rack like this on your wall? Let me know how that went. You can also check out my affiliate links below to support the channel, or buy yourself a wall rack. That would be great. You could support the channel that way at no additional cost. Also, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, as it really helps the channel out. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you soon. Cheers.